I'm starting with chapter 1. Number system we are going to start with. You know, the numbers start from, whenever you start your learning of math, you started the number counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on and so forth. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are called as a natural numbers, and when you included 0 in it, they become whole
Good
numbers,
morning, ma'am.
and when you included negative numbers also in it, they become integers, right? These are natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Include 0, become whole number. When you include negative numbers, so all negative numbers, 0, and all positive numbers, they are called as a integers. So in all these numbers, minus 4 means minus 4 upon 1, minus 3 means minus 3 upon 1, minus 2 means minus 2 upon 1, and all that. All these numbers are in the form of P upon Q. This is P and this is Q. And here Q is not equal to 0. Clear? So any number which is in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0, are called rational numbers, right? Similarly, 1 upon 2, it is in the form of P upon Q and Q not equal to 0, so it is also a rational number. 3 upon 4, it is also in the form of P upon Q. Minus 9 upon 6, P upon Q. Similarly, 0 upon 1, 0 is an integer, 1 is an integer, so it is in the form of P upon Q, and again Q not equal to 0, so 0 is also a rational number. So all these numbers which are in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0, these numbers are called as a rational numbers, right? 1 by 2 P upon Q, Q not equal to 0, denominator not equal to 0, so it is also a rational number. Is it clear to everybody? So look at now one more thing. These numbers which are in the form of P upon Q, these numbers which are in the form of P upon Q, like 3 upon 4, when you write these numbers in the form of decimal, yeah, you can say decimal representation of 3 upon 4 will be what? You will write here 3 divided by 4. Board is visible? Board is visible? Right. Okay. So 4, 0 the 0, come out to be 3. Put here, because there is no any other further digit, so put here decimal. Take out 0 down. 4, 7 the 28. 2. Take another 0. 4, 5 the 20. It means 3 upon 4, when you represent it in the decimal form, it is 0.75. Similarly, 9 upon 8. When you represent 9 upon 8, 8 1 the 8, 1 decimal, take out 0. 8 1 the 8, 2 0. 8 2 the 16, 4 0. 8 5 the 40. It come out to be 1.125. Here you see the decimal representation, it is terminating. Terminating means ending. Ending. And here also it's not going further, so it is also terminating. So terminating decimal, the rational numbers, these are rational numbers. They are in the form of P upon Q. This is also in the form of P upon Q. And these rational numbers have the terminating decimal. These rational numbers, they have the terminating decimal. Terminate हो रहा है. Here also it is terminating. So rational numbers have terminating decimal. One more thing. Take one more example of it. Suppose you have 1 upon 7. So write here 1, divide by 7. Okay. Right. I just now is it clear? This is 1, divide by 7. 7 0 the 0. Just check, is it clear? Okay. Then come to 1, put here decimal, here also decimal. Take 0, 7 1 the 7, 3. Take again another 0, 7 4 the 28, 2. Take another 0, 7 2 the 14, 6. Another 0, 7 8 the 56, 4. Another 0, 7 5 the 35, 5. Another 0, 7 7 the 49. Now 1. Look, here the remainder was 1 and here again it is 1. It means the same division, this all same division will again repeat. Because here it was remainder 1, 1 minus 0, 1. And here you have got 49 minus 50 minus 49, 1. Here 1, here again it is repetition. Repetition means all this operation, all these steps will be repeated again. Means it and at 7, है ना? It means all these will be repeating. 8 5 7. These all digits will start repeating again. Again you will take 0, 7 1 the 7, 3, 7 4 the 28. These all digits will repeat. So when they are repeat, for this repetition, for repetition,
We put bar.
we put bar. For repetition, we put bar. It means this 142857, 142857 will again repeat. Will repeat. Repeat means again, it is understood. So it will repeat. So here 1 by 7, look at, it is in the form of P upon Q. 1 is integer, Q is also integer. and q is not equal to 0. So it should be a rational number. It is a rational number according to our definition. So here it is terminating. It is non-terminating because it is not non-terminating. It is repeating again and again. Again, after
Non-terminating.
every these 6 steps, one will again come. It will come out to be 0.142857, 142,857, 142,857, and so on and so forth. So this is non-terminating, but they are repeating. So here the decimal representation is non-terminating. Non-terminating means non-ending, है ना? But it is repeating. End नहीं हो रहा, लेकिन repeat हो रहा है. So this is also a rational number. So in this way, yes, Mihir, correct. So in this way, we can define in another way also that rational numbers are those numbers whose decimal representation is either terminating, or non-terminating. या तो terminate हो रहा है, या if non-terminating, then it will be repeating. In the previous case, in the previous division, the decimal representation was terminating, but here in this representation, it is repeating. It is non-terminating. It is repeating again and again, again and again, again and again. So it is non-terminating but repeating. Retreating, nahi, repeating. Retreating. Fine. Retreating is a you can say English word, but mathematically we can say recurring. RECURRING. Retreating is also, it's English word, but in maths we use a word repeating or recurring. So we can say the definition of rational number, that rational numbers are those numbers which are either terminating, या तो वो terminate हो जाए, and in case if they are non-terminating, then they are repeating after few steps. They are called as a rational numbers. Yes. Clear? Yes, correct, Mihir. Now, next is we come to the another numbers in case if they are not repeating. In case if their decimal representation is not repeating. So I tell you that one, suppose root 2. Let's find root 2. Square root of 2. 1, 1 the 1. We are finding square root of 2. Now we get double of here. You know how to find square root, we have done in class 8. We get double of, every time we get double of the digit which are present at this point. So 1 is here, double of 1 is 2. Here remainder is 1. And we make the pairs. We take always that in the square root, we always take down the digits in pairs. So because we were not having any number, so it is point after, because we are including 0 0 ourselves, so after 2 the number is ending, whole part is ending, to put here decimal. So because we take in pair, so take out 2 zeros. It will go by. Now here what you do, we take that digit, multiply with same. If you are taking 2, multiply by 2. If you are taking 3, multiply by 3. If you are taking 4, multiply by 4. If you are taking 5, multiply by 5. But I know 5 to the 10. So this number will become bigger than 100. 5 to the 10. This number will become bigger than 100. So let's try 4. So it come out to be 24 for the 96. Again 4. Take here double 0 again. Here number is total 14. Double of 14. We take always double of this point. Double of 14 is 28. So 2, 8. Take 1, yeah, 2. If you are taking 1, multiply by 1. If you are taking 2, multiply by 2. If you are taking 3, multiply by 3. If you are taking 4, multiply by 4. है ना? If you are taking 5, multiply by 5. But I have here 400. If I take 2 multiply by 2, then actually it will come more than 4. 2 to the 4, and this is extra. It will go more than 4. So let's it come out to be multiply by 1. 281. So 9. Here you will be getting 1, and here again you will be getting 1. Take another 0, set of zeros, 2. Here it will be 282. Same way, 282. We always take double of this, है ना? If you take 1, multiply by 1. If you take 2, multiply by 2. If you take 3, multiply by 3. If you take 4, multiply by 4. If you take 5, multiply by 5. 5 to the 10. This can come here. Let us see. 5, 5 the 25, 2. 5 to the 10 and 2, 12, 2. Carry 1. 40 and 1, 41, 4 and 14. This is the bigger. So it means we will try 4. 4 for the 16, 1, 9, 32, 2, 3, 11. So this will come. 4, it will go by 4. It is 1, 1, 2, 9, 6. Now the remainder is 4, 0, and here come out to be 6. So keep on going like this, and when you will see, its square root will never, neither it will repeat nor it will end. Its decimal representation will neither repeat nor terminate. So those numbers whose decimal representation they neither repeat nor end, they are called as a irrational numbers. They are known as a irrational numbers. So irrational numbers are those numbers whose decimal representation never repeat and nor end. They are called as a irrational number. Clear? This is, children, very important, that how to distinguish between rational and irrational. And I tell you one thing more, these rational numbers, when they join with irrational numbers, together they form the real numbers. And these real numbers you will study in class 10th. Till now till 8th you have read about rational. Till 8th you have read about rational numbers, and you have done many operations of rational numbers: commutative property, associative property, existence of identity, existence of multiplicative and inverse. So you have done complete the study of this rational numbers, and now in class 9th we are including irrational numbers, and in 10th we will study about both rational as well as irrational when they are together. So they become rational and irrational, they are of real numbers. So that we will do about in them in class 10th. Clear? Any doubt? Suppose now I give you one question. My question is, write 3 rational numbers between 2/3 and 1/5, and 3 irrational also. 3 rational and 3 irrational numbers between 2 by 3 and 1 by 5. I tell you, bete, 2 by 3 and 1 by 5. First of all, let us see in the decimal form what they are. Yeah, one thing more also you can do, beta. That it's better you take it in the decimal form. I tell you easy way. 2 by 3. When you put it 2 by 3 in the decimal form, 3 0 the 0, 2 decimal, put here decimal, 0, 3 6 the 18, 2 0, 3 6 the 18, because it is repeating 2 2 2 2 repeating, so it means it will come out to be 0.66666. Yani 2 by 3 0.6 bar. Come to 1 by 5. Put 1 here, divide by 5. 5 0 the 0, 1. Put here decimal, here also decimal. Take 1 0. Division may we take 1 0. In square root we take a pair of zeros. Double zero, two zeros. 5 to the 10. So 1 by 5 it come out to be 0.2. Now bache, you have 0.66 bar, you can say, and 0.2. You have to write 3 rational numbers and 3 irrational numbers between these two numbers. 3 rational, yes, correct. 3 rational, very good, Mehir. You are giving complete response, and other children also, please give the response side by side. Write in the chat box. So 0.66 bar and 0.2. This chapter, though, I think you are very much familiar with. So what we will be doing, 3 rational numbers are 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. I can write because it is 0.2, it is 0.6, so I can write 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. These are 3 rational numbers. And 3 irrational numbers are I can take any, it's up to you. 0.31, 311, 3111 dot. Here they are neither they are repeating because it is single one, double one, triple one, and nor ending. 0.41, 411, 41111, 0.51, 511, 51111. Any number you can write. 0.32, 322. Any number you can write. So there are 3 rational and 3 irrational numbers. Is it clear to all of you? So for today, you will be doing these rational and irrational numbers.